This is the e-commerce hierarchy of success. Just like Maslow's hierarchy of 5 steps of human level of consciousness, we'll discuss 5 steps of e-commerce brands. Number 1 is basic commodity sellers from the bottom. They mostly sell commodity products which is available everywhere. Even then, they just make it available online, or even if online, they just have a website with no clear differentiation. It is mostly price driven, mass market, easily substitutable kind of brands. They're easy to start, easy to copy, and least loyalty. Number 2 is market gap filler. Here there is some differentiation in terms of convenience of getting the products. Sells commodity product but not available in that particular region. For example, apples from say Jammu and Kashmir are brought to south. So those kind of products are market gap fillers. They have a first mover advantage. They are into niche markets usually, because if it's a mass market, there is always a brand already available. So it's a niche market and imported products. But the problem here is it's hard to start because you have to identify the gap first. But once it is started, it is easier for competition to enter, easy to copy, and loyalty only till you have exclusivity of products. When there is demand of products and there is supply from your side, only then you will have a loyalty where others cannot copy. But if others find out and competition enters, then loyalty is driven then by price. These two segments, market gap filler and basic commodity sellers, should not be the motto for anyone to start a e-commerce brand. It should minimum start with the unique commodity sellers. So they sell a commodity but a very clear differentiation. For example, a sunscreen with a PA triple plus or 4 plus, like those kind of differentiations. They have unique features. The products which you sell must have unique features, branded, and it should have premium pricing. It should be a premium pricing because that is when people assume that it has a better quality and there is clear differentiation. If you price it to the mass market, people assume there is no difference. How can he sell it just like every other in the category and with the same price? These are hard to start because you have to identify the clear differentiation which is valuable to the customer, because sometimes the differentiation is there but it's not valuable to customer. It is not adding anything extra to the customer by using the product. It is simpler to copy, but it is relatively simpler, not easier but simpler to copy, because they are unique commodity sellers and differentiation can be copied. But product, people are loyal to your product but not your brand, because people might buy one product from your brand. Even though you are selling a second product, they might not buy that, and they might buy second product. Say first they buy a face wash from your product, from your brand, and it has a good clear differentiation, but they might not buy a face cream which you are also selling, just because their loyalty is towards the product and not the brand. This is the stage where most e-commerce brands start with. Next, whenever you transition from 0 to 1 journey, it's mostly led by product differentiation. But next stage of growth from 1 to 10 is mostly driven, you have to start driving into proposition driven. Here the brand philosophy comes into existence. Connection of the customer beyond just the product should be the plan here. It's deeper into philosophy. Here you kind of have a differentiation at the brand level and at the mental space. For example, the Whole Truth has a differentiation on the mental space that they have a 100% clean label products. So similarly, you have to drive a philosophy which connects all the products all together. They are hardest to start because you have to find a very clear core philosophy of the customer segment you are going after. Second, and your TAM is defined not by the market size, but it is defined by the customer segment and proposition you are going after. It is hard to copy because once you have occupied a mental space, it's hard to copy. Apple is already occupied a luxury iconic brand, and Nike has occupied the mental space of inspiration. It's very hard to copy that. You cannot copy, essentially it's impossible to copy. And here people are loyal to a brand. They are loyal to a brand, but there's nothing transformational about it. It's just they are loyal to a brand. They'll say a few people about it. They sell a product, they buy products from you, everything is there. This is proposition driven. But very rarely have I come across a brand which is transformational brand. Here brand connection, philosophy, unique products, everything is there. But apart from that, the customer experience point of view, not just after the product purchase, but before, during and after, all three there is a transformational, unparalleled experience at every step. These are hardest to start because once again it is driven by brand philosophy, hard to copy because it requires operational excellence and experience excellence. And 3, here you convert brand customers, loyal customers into evangelists where they say one to many instead of saying word of mouth to just their family and friends. They come out in social media and evangelize the product. They wait for your products to come. Until then, they don't buy other products from other brands. That is how you have created transformational experience. I haven't come across any brand. Let me know in the comments if you have come across such a brand. And the probability of success with e-commerce increases as you progress up towards the pyramid. Every e-commerce brand must start at least minimum at the unique commodity seller and move. But even if you start at a unique commodity seller, you should have a reason of why the brand exists, not the product, but where the brand exists. So that's a unique feature to have. Thank you for your time.